forgot to ask you this the other week. When you were talking about Philip Lahm after he announced his retirement, you were obviously waxing lyrical about him. I was just wondering whether he was someone that you would look to bring over and start coaching here, given his love for the game.
Philip?
Yeah.
Come here?
Yeah.
No way. He has to stay in Bayern Munich. When he was going to decide to come back to the football, he will back to Bayern Munich.
Would you look to get former players that you've coached over here in the future to kind of widen your coaching staff?
No, the staff is quite long, so I don't think we need more players. And all former players I had, they have to, if they love that game, they have create his own career. So they will decide. So maybe if we need people, we're going to look for, because in that case Manchester City is amazing and help him to what we need to provide us. But in that moment, I'm glad what we have.
Hi Pep. You said that with Sane, we had to accept that he wasn't going to be great straight away. He was one for the future. You've bought a few players who could fit that sort of description. John Stones as well before him, Sterling. Given how football management is these days, people want immediate success. So what does it say that you've brought in players that you're looking for the long term? What does that say about your plans at City?
Now, the plans at City, unfortunately, when you are in the academy, you have time. Because I grew up from the academy, in the big time there's no time, so you have to win tomorrow. So that is the plan but of course the club and my idea is work for a mid-term and a long-term, and see, we bought the young players, but we believe they are a lot of quality. We don't buy players just because they are young, so because they are quality, and of course we can invest a lot of money with Raj in this moment, or now with Leroy or with the other guys. It's because we expect to stay here 4, 5, 6, 7 years and make their careers here in Manchester City. That is the reason why. But the first we're looking for is the potential, the quality, and after that, okay, as young as possible, much better.
You talked about the difficulty in bringing players in, particularly players from this country. How important is it then to keep players like someone like Jadon Sancho, who here Arsenal are interested in? How important is it that City keep him here and he becomes a part of the future?
Yeah, they know that. So the academy for Manchester City work a lot with a good idea for a long time. So the success of course it doesn't matter that is the results. Believe me, it doesn't matter. But in the 12th, but it's good. They have to win in titles or winning titles to win the winning mentality. When you win titles, it's because you help to win mentality in every single play. The 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, they win a lot of titles, they win a lot of games, and that is really, really good for their process to grab. So that club is doing for a long time for build these players for one day to be in Etihad Stadium. And would not be good, and it seems in Barcelona when it's 15, 16 years old, good talents, and come English players that have more money than Spanish leagues, they come and pick up. So it's for them it's not easy, but there is a jungle, and everybody try to look for the best for their clubs, and you have to be careful. But we would like to count with them, but at the end they decide.
Will he get a new contract with Sancho? We've heard that.
I'm not involved in that, but I think they are working on it, yeah, definitely, yeah.
I was just wondering how you saw Raheem Sterling's development over this season, because the stats show that he's being more decisive, and he more so as the season progresses. I've been impressed with his attitude to want to improve.
No, he's playing. So he's decisive because he's playing a lot of minutes, a lot of games, but it's true. So how many chances create, how many scores, create penalties, falls, and aggressive without the ball, and the press, and many things. So it was so important. But still is the same case with Leroy. So still is a guy who has a lot of things to improve. I would like he could not believe or think that it's already done. So it's I'm good enough. No, it's still he can be better. Believe me, Rashke can be better. Then especially in the simple things. Still he make mistakes in the simple, in the easy things. When he's going to improve that, wow. Because at the end of football, have to start to make the simple things. And after the quality of dribbling, the score of goals, and these kind of things, that is the most difficult thing. He has his talent.
Have you seen improvements in his end product since you've been here with him?
Since the beginning, when I arrived, I was the light. Even when I was in Munich, when I saw him, when I regularly play him, so that guy is good. And in terms, I like the wingers to make aggressive, to run in behind, to 1-against-1, and he has these qualities. And from the beginning, in the camping, and when he came back for the national team after summer break, in the beginning said, wow, that is a good the player I thought he was.
Pep, you talked on Friday about how a lot of your players are quite sort of small in stature. Is it in your mind that you maybe try and sign a bigger striker in the summer, a target man, as we say?
I don't know. I don't think so. I like with Gabriel. I like Sergio. So I don't think so. But we'll see the market. We'll see what happens at the end of the season. So, but in the end, no.
Pep, it was very interesting what you said about wanting to sign English players. Is it genuinely impossible to get value for money with English players? And is that different to other European nations?
No, I would like English players because at the end they know the league is much better. But I'm really impressed how good English players your country have. So Tottenham players, English players, are all of them amazing. And in City or United or Chelsea players as well. So Chelsea, they're not Cahill and not too many. But I would like, believe me, would like. But it's impossible. It's impossible to. Of course, you know that better than me. They're so expensive.
Is that different to other European leagues? Though? Is that different in Germany? Is that different in Spain? That they don't cost more to buy Spanish players than German players?
But I think when the English clubs, not just Man City clubs, going to Europe, the all clubs are saying, "Wow, good, they are coming." So it costs them 10 millions or 15 or 20 millions more. Today everything is so expensive. That is the truth. Today everything is so expensive. But it's what it is. So here we have to make a lot of interviews. We have to make a lot of things because the TVs and the rights pay a lot. So that's why you have to do that. So that's why the clubs have more money. That's why I can spend more money. That is the only reason why.
Hi Pep, we've talked a lot about Sané's individual quality, but how much has just his presence on the left helped the team? Because it seemed with him on the left and Sterling on the right, there's more space for De Bruyne and Silva.
Yeah.
The strikers get more chances, and the defence is more protected.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah. The pitch is the pitch. Here in England, in Spain, in Germany, the size is the same. We will make bigger or smaller, it depends on our movements. Simple like that.
So Leroy coming into the side and...
No, come go to the inside, but when you're inside, maybe there is De Bruyne. So, and one guy is going to mark two players. So, at the end, they have to move in the right moment. And of course, I like to go inside because if they go inside, they don't score goals. So the last goals, the wingers scores a lot of goals. So against Monaco, against Huddersfield, against Sunderland. So they score goals. So I like to be there, but for some moments of the process, everybody has to be in their positions. If not, you occupy the position for the other one, and the pitch will be smaller. And when it's smaller, it's easier for the others to defend.
You think there's been an improvement then since the Everton game with that?
No, for David, no. I think from the beginning. So maybe I said many times the way we play now is more consistent in the sense that we don't change too many things. We are more focused in the bases in going there. But of course, when our wingers are wide, there are more space for the people in the middle. When the wingers are narrow, so they have less space. So that is. I'm not mathematic, but that is sure is mathematic.
Okay.
You guys. Sorry, apologies for the voice, Pep. But just on Sané and Sterling, I understand they're quite close friends now. They're developing quite a bond, same music and stuff. Is that important for the relationship as well?
Yeah, sure, but I didn't see so many times Laré pass the ball to Raj or Raj to Sané, so I didn't see if they pass the ball between each other. Yeah, but that is nice. Of course, I like all the managers when you go to Abu Dhabi or go to whatever, and you see how close they are all together right now. So that is the most precious and beautiful thing we can live. So the team spirit is better than ever since my period here, and that is what I like the most. Everybody's involved, and I want to be thankful, but for the deep of my heart, especially for the players who doesn't play. That is not possible if the player doesn't play. They are not a good guys. They are not understand a little bit the situation. It's being so difficult for them because they deserve to play, don't play. So you have a good team spirit, and the situation is good. When the players who regularly doesn't play, they are not like that. In that moment we are. So that's why big compliment is so thank you, because if not it would be not possible.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
I think went out of battery.
Yeah, I think you did, man.